Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So, saktong-sakto yung, I think, yung pasa ko after intermission. So, who here loves to eat? Okay. So, ang dami nagtaas. So, who here loves to eat meat? Steak, beef, pork, barbecue? Okay, may taas pa din. Okay. How about fruits and vegetables? Oy, madami. Sa generation ko, konti lang eh. Pero I think it's good to know that the younger generation mas naano na sa fruits and vegetables. But anyway, what if I tell you that the food that you're eating had to travel thousands of kilometers just so that it could reach your plate? The Philippines has two major food baskets. One up north in Cordillera Valley and one down south in Bukidnon, Mindanao. All of the food that we're eating most probably came from these two areas. And if it didn't come from here, we most probably imported it abroad. Now, for rice, which is a Filipino staple food, and also for most of our fruits and vegetables, we primarily import it from our neighboring Asian countries, like Thailand, Vietnam, and China. Now, for those of you who raised their hands who love to eat meat, hulaan nyo kung saan galing yung kinakain natin na masasarap na steak. No, samgyup lang, ngayon lang yan eh. But anyway, most of it, our top importers for meat are Australia and Brazil. Ang layo, no? That's why it's expensive. So you may now be itching to ask me, Aaron, how did you know all of this? Not too long ago, when I was also a student just like you, I was required to join an innovation competition about the agricultural sector. During this time, I was able to meet and talk with a lot of farmers, food business owners, and other people working in the agricultural industry. This experience has exposed me to the most economical and ecological intensive industry in the world. After winning the said competition and continuing it to become a full-fledged business, we found out that to solve one of the many problems in Philippine agriculture is to champion local suppliers and to simplify the journey from producer to consumer. And after many months of operating, we have seen the effects to be quite outstanding. With our partner communities, we were able to observe that most of them become more involved and engaged with the people around them. Just last month, during the Taal eruption, it wasn't just our customers who reached their hand and donated food, but also our partner communities in the rural areas, primarily those coming from Cavite, Laguna, and Batangas. They donated drinking water and food to the evacuation centers. To see and experience the spirit of Bayanihan in action was quite a life-changing experience. Another effect also of buying local is the responsible and sustainable consumption of goods. Buying local means that goods no longer have to travel thousands of kilometers, significantly reducing the carbon footprint of these items and, of course, the consumers who are going to use it. Not to mention, na hindi natin sila kailangan pang balutin sa mga excessive na single-use plastics na, honestly, hindi man natin talaga ginagamit after natin buksan. All of these adds up in helping protect and preserve our environment. Last but not the least, buying local helps in nation building. Buying local helps in preserving the local Filipino traditions in the 21st century. This doesn't only generate interest in their current generation, but also have them appreciate, participate, and practice it in their everyday lives. Not to mention that you get exposed to multiple cultures coming from different origins and be able to reflect how these different traditions are able to affect you directly or indirectly. I started this talk with a question, and before I end it, I would like to ask you guys again. How many of you are still willing or who would like to consume, even in the future, locally grown mangoes, Philippine mangoes, which is one of the best in the world, if not the best? Cacao or chocolate coming from Davao, na in the past few months or years have been getting a lot of accolade, international awards. And of course, Kapeng Barako, locally grown coffee na alam natin sobrang tapang. Ako, gusto ko pa rin ng coffee kasi kailangan ko siya for work. So you may not be fans of coffee, but in the future, maybe you will. I know I've been there. So if you want to avoid the high consumption of consumable goods, the high cost of consumable goods, protect the environment, and help rebuild our communities, then we will have to vote with our wallets. So choose local, buy local, and love local, because local is family. Thank you.